Okay, although Mitchell and I have not yet received our shipments, even though we ordered them right at the beginning, even though we paid full price, even though we're supposed to get them, a friend of mine happened to get this little delivery before I did. And I happened to intercept it before he had a chance to actually open it. He got as far as opening the plastic from the actual box, but I said, can you just hold off 1 second? Because I think our viewers and our listeners will want to know what's inside this box. This is the brand new DJI Spark, that mini drone. If you remember, we did a full coverage about it. Lee Weisenfeld was there in New York City during the unveil. Check the link up there if you want to if you want to check out our coverage. But this is the actual Spark. This is the Fly More package. A little bit more expensive, comes with more things in the box, extra batteries and stuff like that. So we're without further ado, we're gonna actually unbox this. We're gonna see what comes inside, and I'm not gonna get it up in the air. Well, we'll see how much time I have. I'll see if I can actually get it up in the air without Ryan actually knowing that I did that. So the Fly More package costs a little bit more money than the regular package. Now DJI is pretty good with their packaging when it comes to these things. Let's see what's in this box. Okay, obviously we have, normally I'm a little bit more careful. No, I'm not. You know I'm not more careful. Let's see what's in here. Okay, so we've got one box DJI. I'm trying to do this really nicely and carefully. This appears to be all the manuals that come with the Spark, battery charging, propeller guards, remote control. Okay, there's lots of manuals in here. We don't actually need all that stuff this second, but we'll put that right back there neatly and pretend that that never happened. Still no one there, no one coming. We're good, we still have time. Okay, let's take a look at the drone first. So it comes in this really small, like, not really styrofoam, but it's kind of like pressed plastic. It doubles as a case, but also protects the drone when you're actually traveling with it, which is really cool. But this one, the Fly More package, comes with a little carrying case. Kind of fits in there, but let's crack open this box over here. That is so sexy. Wow, is that sexy. Okay, so let's take a look in here. We've got tiny DJI Spark battery. Very cool. Spec-wise, this is a lithium-ion battery. We know, it goes about 16 minutes of flight time. Then it got in the front, we've got the propellers, extra set of props right there. If you want an extra set of props, it is right there for you. We'll put that back nice and neatly in the box. Oh, 2 sets of props, obviously for either orientation, as you know, or actually we don't know. Typically the props go on the opposite orientation in which they propel, so they give you 2 alternate options. If you look at the actual drone itself, you can see that on one of them you got a black kind of ring around the prop. On the other one you got like the white kind of ring around the prop here that identifies which one it actually goes on. This is so cute. Wow, is this cute. Now this is the Fly More package that we said, so one battery is already on the actual drone, the other one comes right there in the box, and it keeps it there nice and neatly. The boxes themselves, DJI has been doing this since I think the Phantom 4. The box itself doubles as a carry case. So even if you didn't buy the Fly More package and you just got the drone with the extra props, you'd be able to store your extra battery here. So this case can actually store 2 batteries on its own. Sticky tape on absolutely everything. This is so cool. I mean, look at this drone. Let's take a look at this. You got the camera on the dual axis gimbal over there. You've got the 4 props, not foldable on this, like the Mavic. Again, this is smaller than the Mavic Pro, and I'll take out the Mavic Pro in a second so you can see that. But I mean, wow, build quality is incredible. It feels really comfortable in the hand. It is tiny, like I'm fisting this right now. Props are already on there. They've got the prop mechanism that lets you kind of pop them on and off. Let's try to do that for you right here. So you kind of push and twist, and you can get the props on and off. This is really meant to get in the air really quickly. How does it actually turn on and off? That's a very good question. There seems to be a button on the side. The button on the side, that's for the battery. Oh, that's how the battery pops on and off, in case you're wondering. Slides right on and pops in place like that. It's got the sensors right there. The front-facing sensors are right here. Front-facing sensors. You've got the bottom-facing sensors, which are great. We'll figure out how to turn this thing on eventually. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Normally it's on the battery itself. Oh, it's on the back. Got the power button right there. So if you look at the back of that drone right there, press once and press again, and it should turn on if it came with a charge. Well, guess what? It does not come with a charge. At least that battery doesn't come with a charge. Let's see if the spare one has a charge. Does it? No, not much charge in there either. So we're probably not going to be getting this up in the air today, which is kind of interesting and kind of annoying at the same time. So that's the drone itself. Now, the Fly More package comes with this really cool carrying case. It's got an expandable strap right here with the DJI logo right there on the front, in case you're wondering. The top will zip open like this. When we unbox things, trust me, you're the first person to do this with me. I have no idea what I'm doing here. We've got the charger. We've got the propeller guards right there. Propeller guards right there in the Fly More package. We've got AC cable so you can actually charge this thing. You've got the actual charger for the battery, which is pretty cool right there. You got that big plug over there. We've got more padding. We like the padding. Oh, the Fly More package comes with the radio. I forgot it comes with the radio. So this is the DJI radio that comes with the actual Spark. Now the difference between this one and the Mavic, because I know a lot of people are going to be wondering, okay, should I get the Spark? It's $499 starting point, or should I get the Mavic? But the Mavic is just under $1,000. The Mavic has all the telemetry and stuff right there on the actual radio. This does not. This is how they're saving, obviously, cost and making it more affordable for you to get in the air. So you've got the dual antenna there. You've got a dedicated record button on one side of the actual radio. You've got another button that is programmable. This is normally for taking snapshots and photos. No programmable buttons on the bottom. Again, on the Mavic, you have the programmable buttons on the bottom. You've got a control for the actual gimbal right here. So this should control the rotation, the up and down rotation. The drone itself controls whether you're going left and right. You've got a return to home button on this radio right here. The return to home button is right there if you take a look at it there. You've got that pause button. You've got a function button. There's, I guess, a power button of some kind or some kind of toggle on there. The power button's up here. It should turn that on and off. Of course, the radio comes with power, but the but the actual drone itself does not. So very cool. You can actually slide your phone in to the bottom here. This is how your phone slides in here. Now, the Mavic has a wired connection. I guess because this is wireless, the actual connection... Oh, there seems to be a cable button on the right, a little connection on the bottom there. That micro USB in the middle there. So I'm guessing that you plug it into your phone like that, or maybe you don't plug it into your phone at all. I'm not really sure. Let's take a look inside the bag. What else do we got here? That's pretty much it. The bag itself is kind of divided into these two zone pockets here, so you can organize things easily. We're going to put the power adapter back in its place over here. We are going to put the... Don't need the foam because the foam is there. We're going to turn the radio off because we have to obviously give this back to him and pretend this never happened. Again, not supposed to be doing this right now, but we'll close that up there. The radio goes on the side, and I'm guessing the drone will fit somewhere in this area here. Listen, we're going to take this off. We're going to give you a full in-flight review. I think Mitchell's going to take care of that one in California. Better views, I think. Plus, I'm pretty close to the airport where I am right now. This is the DJI Spark Fly More package. You can pre-order right now. They're shipping this week. Go to DJI.com, and we cannot wait to get this in the air. It's going to be a fun open for you. Check it out. This is going to be a fun drone to fly. Okay, I'm back for a second because I promised that I'd compare some things to the Mavics just so you could see the size difference. This is the bag, funny enough, this is the bag, the Mavic. You can buy it separately for the Mavic, and the Fly More package for the Mavic, you can actually get this included, but it's actually, the bag is almost a little bit smaller than the Spark, funny enough. So I wanted to just pop out the Mavic so you can really see the comparison side by side of these two devices, because just look at the battery for a second. So you got about a 28-minute flight time on the Mavic. This is the Mavic Pro's battery right there. And this is the Spark's battery. So if you look at these two side by side, you can see obviously the size difference is pretty dramatic. So let's put those down side by side so you can kind of see how those look here. And let's take a look at the drone. Obviously, as I said, the radio itself has the telemetry on the Mavic and has a lot of different features that you enhanced features. Plus, you got those programmable buttons on the bottom of the Mavic's radio. So there's a difference, and obviously there's comparisons to be made between the two of them. So the Mavic. This is the Mavic folded up, okay? So Mavic folded up in its small folded form, and this is the Spark. So let's close that for a second. Spark over here, right there, and the Mavic. So the Mavic is actually about the size of the Spark when it's folded up. Now when you actually pop open the Mavic Pro, it becomes a full-size drone. I mean, this is the same size as you expect from like the Phantom 4. So take a look at that, side by side. This is the Mavic Pro, and this is the DJI Spark. Little bit of a difference, right? Mavic, Spark. Mavic, Spark. Spark on top of the Mavic. So, a lot of features shared between the two of them, but very different drones, and they will fly differently, I guarantee it. So let's take a look at that Spark in flight. Next video. When Mitchell actually gets his, he will do the in-flight video. But for now, that is our unboxing of the DJI Spark mini drone from DJI.